All right, it's Monday. Last night was the BET Awards, 2016 BET Awards, and I thought it was a pretty good show. They had some Prince performances to show tribute to him. Um, there was some wonderful energy in the room. You had the mumble rap performances that you know that's going to be in there nowadays, I guess, because that's one of the genres of hip hop nowadays is the mumble rap. So there was a couple of those that I could have cared less for, but um, as far as the energy of the actual show itself, I thought it was awesome. I thought it was one of the better vibes from a award show in a very long time. The militant energy was present, and I got very emotional when Jesse Williams spoke because it was very enlightening to see someone actually in that environment at that time on that type of platform to speak on those type of issues. So it was very enlightening. Again, emotional. I felt a lot of energy when he was speaking, and one of the topics that he brought up was the black dollar. Um, he brought up the fact that in slavery we was branded by force, and now we actually sit back and pray for opportunities to put the brand of white people and Europeans on our forehead and on our chest and on our back, and I mean, in some cases we're getting tattoos of it. So yeah, he brought that up, and so I have this conversation on my Facebook page on a regular basis with people in certain groups and stuff like that when they start talking about reparations and black people and this, that, and the other. Well, in my first video, I challenged the black churches because they access billions and billions of dollars every year, yet they aren't really helping out the infrastructure of the black neighborhoods and helping to rebuild black communities up. And so, in this video, just on the eve of Jesse Williams and what he had to say, I did want to speak on just black people in general. I'm gonna go over some numbers with you, just like in my other video, because I don't want you to think this is just my opinion. I'm just talking. This is coming from WordPress.com, and in 2013, Stacey M. Brown posted on the WashingtonInformer.com website that if Black America counted as an independent country, its wealth would rank 11th in the world. However, African Americans continue to squander their vast spending power, relegating blacks to economic slavery instead of financial freedom, according to several consumer reports detailing the use of cash in the black community. And one of those reports that she's talking about is the Nielsen Company study that was done in 2014. And basically, what the Nielsen Company says is that African Americans will have 1.1 trillion in collective buying power by 2015. So as of last year, our buying power was 1.1 trillion and estimated to go up to 1.3 trillion next year, 2017. So as far as what we do and how we do it is the big question. It's not can we do it? Do we have access to it? Like, the programming has told us that we're still being treated wrong and we still don't get anything. And yeah, I mean, fuck, I live in America just like you, so I know black people aren't treated equally. I know like Jesse Williams says last night, like I know it's not a coincidence that we haven't seen an accidental killing of a fucking celebrity, whether black or white, Mexican, Asian, none of that. Like we don't see accidental killings of anybody except for black people. And so, like, we know it's not an accident. But just to get back to the black dollar and the buying power that we have, one of the biggest issues why we don't control our destiny, why we don't have black communities, is because as soon as we get the money, we send that shit out of the community, or we send it out of our environment. And so NAACP, uh, they did a study and basically broke down that currently a dollar circulates in Asian communities for about a month. In Jewish communities, approximately 20 days, and white communities for 17 days. How long does a dollar circulate in the black community? 6 hours. Black American buying power is 1.1 trillion, and yet only 2 cents of every dollar blacks spend in this country goes to black-owned businesses. So why do we not control our own destiny? Because we choose not to. We choose to buy Gucci. We choose to buy fucking Louis Vuitton. We choose to buy true religion. Like, we make these choices ourselves. And it's programming that leads us to making these choices. However, it's us making the choices. Now, the programming is very important. So let me not downplay that. Matter of fact, I'm going to touch on that real quick just because I know a lot of people out there don't understand how the brain works. Neurology, okay, neuroscience. Check it out. Like, it's not that complicated once you start really looking into it. But just to give you a basic breakdown so that you can't have this excuse in the future, your brain does not give a damn about whether something is fake or not. It cares less whether you're telling the truth or not. All your brain responds to is images and repetitive nature, something that happens on a pattern basis. So, and it's chemical based, okay? So literally, like, your brain cells need these actions in order to feel like it's being fulfilled, okay? So just to give you an example, whenever you do something and then repeat it, there's a chemical in your body called neuropeptides that actually are rewarded to your brain cells. And your brain cells get addicted to those neuropeptides. And so every time you do something, or every time you see something, okay, or hear something that is repeated to you, your brain rewards you for participating in that action. Okay, and so basically what ends up happening is you end up becoming addicted to that particular action. And so I got homies that's addicted to alcohol. I got homies that's addicted to drugs. I got homies that's addicted to the gym. I got homies that's addicted to all kind of shit. It's because of the programming. It's because of what they've programmed themselves to do. Okay, so I don't want to jump on black people like we're just stupid, because that's not the case at all. You have to understand, these corporations spend millions of dollars on these commercial spots that's 30 seconds, 15 seconds, 60 seconds for a reason. It's a reason why they put so much money into it, and it's the programming. And so we have to realize that we have to start reprogramming ourselves, and then we have to start focusing on getting our shit together, our foundation set. And once we do that, again, because we lead in every single thing out there, we take over. I mean, like, I bet you most people didn't know that black people lead in technology nowadays. Like, more black people buy smartphones than any other group in America. More black people open up social media sites than any other group in America. More black people actually shop online more than any other group in America. Like, more black people fucking shop in general and travel in general. Like, there's things that I'm sure you did not know that black people dominate in America. And when you look at it, it's what really drives the economy of America. We're talking fashion, we're talking TV, we're talking tourism, we're talking fast food. I mean, like, almost every single thing that the economy is driven by in America, black people consume more of. Black people participate in it more. Yet we're marketed to less. And so we control it. We don't need them. So challenge, just like I challenged the black churches, can we start putting together some foundations? Can we start setting up some nonprofit organizations and shit to where we have money that's coming in? Nobody can touch the money. Nobody can do anything with the money until we have a business venture that is on the table and everybody at the board has agreed on the business venture. And at that time, we take money out of the account to go directly into that business venture. We don't have to keep cheating each other. We don't have to keep cheating ourselves. We can get it done if we want to get it done. So it's a challenge, just like I challenged the black churches to come up with a foundation to put 10%, start building the black infrastructure. I'm challenging all black people in general. Contact me. Let's contact our leaders. Let's contact our celebrities. Let's contact our people that got money, and let's start getting some of this money from all our athletes and all our wealth, and start putting it into the right places and building the right things. This is a challenge to the black community, just like I challenged the black churches. Let's build ourselves back up. KingBadBlack. I'm going to sign off. I'll have more videos coming at you. The videos are going to be pretty long compared to a lot of your other videos. That's 5-6 minutes, because the things that I have to talk about, I can't just jam the shit in there that quick. So I hope you have time to watch it. I do appreciate your time. And yeah, till next time.
No PlayStation, no Xbox. My niggas ain't playing no games. I'm riding around with that thing on like I ain't never broke no law. I'm walking around with my fist ball like I ain't never broke no job.